everybody, and welcome to the Tora Jordan Show. I am your host, Tora Jordan. If you are new here, hi, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, hey, welcome back. Glad to see you. So, it's finally Friday. Did y'all survive the week? I mean, my week was kind of a roller coaster. You know, I had on Wednesday, if y'all watched on Wednesday's video, y'all saw that I hit 2 milestones. I hit my 1-year keto anniversary, and I'm under 250 pounds. I started at 390 for those who this is their first video watching me. Started at 390. I'm down to 248. I've lost 142 pounds in 1 year. Now, I have gotten some questions recently, and I'm going to answer them openly and honestly, guys. The biggest question that I've gotten recently, and it kind of, I'm surprised I haven't hit on it yet. What do you do for exercise? What is your exercise program? Okay. I started keto on April 19th of 2022. Okay, keep that in mind. April of last year until January of 2023. The only exercise I did was work. Whether it be mowing yards, because Josh and I take care of several yards, or, you know, working out on our family property, you know, clearing brush and stuff like that, or splitting wood, or, you know, other manual labor, or what I do at work. I'm in maintenance. Okay. And even though I work at a fast food restaurant, we still have a maintenance person. And they're responsible for like doing the deep cleaning and unloading the truck and putting everything away and things like that. Keeping things organized and neat and detailed. So, until January, I didn't exercise. Exercise. I did a lot of physical labor. Now, when I hit in January, I hit the 105 pounds lost. So it sparked. I was like, I want to start exercising. I want to start shaping up. I want, because I was getting a lot of looser skin. And it's like, okay, well, maybe exercising might help. It might help. And it's like, all right now. Okay, what do I do? What do I do? And so what I started doing, I call these my spidey senses, and they're sticking straight out today. Good Lord. But anyway, so what I started doing was I got an exercise mat. Not like one of the big thick ones. I'm talking like one that you roll out and it's about 6 foot long. It's about this wide, a little wider than my shoulders. And I started just doing stretches. Y'all might be going, well, what does that do? Okay, you start doing some deep stretches. And I'm not talking yoga. I don't do yoga. I'm not affiliated with that. If you decide to do yoga, that's your business. Just for me, it's not right for me. Okay, just saying that. Okay. So anyway, what I started doing was I started just stretching. I'd sit on my bottom and I'd stick my feet out and I'd lean forward as far as I could. Not to the point of pain. Right? Don't ever push yourself to the point of pain. Because that means you're tearing stuff up inside your body, okay? And I would do stretches. And I'd hold it for 15 seconds. And then I'd work my way up to 30 seconds. And then work my way up to a minute. And just keep, doing a cycle you know, do like 10 different ones and then start back around. Then Josh and I had bought a used treadmill and a rowing machine and something that is called a cardio rower or cardio rider. You sit on it and you put your feet on these pedals and then you got bars and then you pull yourself up and you come to a standing position and you relax back down. And let me tell you, that'll work you out. That will work you out. And it, you know, you're pulling your own body weight up. Okay? Just keep that in mind. But you're also using your legs to help push it out too. So there's that. So we do that. And y'all can tell me that I'm absolutely crazy. But I'll come into my spare bedroom. We've got a TV set up in here. And I'll turn on YouTube. And I am not sponsored nor affiliated with this at all. What I'm about to say. And y'all can have your opinions. Okay? You're entitled to them. But I would turn on, or I have turned on, different times when the weather's not been cooperating, Richard Simmons. Richard Simmons. And y'all might be going, why? Why Richard Simmons? Well, I'm so glad you asked. Because that's exactly what my husband's, Tora, why are you seriously doing Richard Simmons? Yeah. And you want to know exactly my reason why? Because the people who are on Richard Simmons videos look like me. That's why. That's it. You know, and if you're not able to do the exact movements like what they plan or what, you know, how it's supposed to be, they have somebody who still looks like me who is doing a modified version of it. And no matter what, you can definitely say this about Richard Simmons. He's a very energetic person who is very encouraging and very positive. Okay? And I don't know about y'all, but I want more positivity in my life. So, you know, if the weather's not cooperating outside, I mean, we're in April now. I mean, the weather's, some days we got sunny and 75, and other days it's cloudy and 35, and then we got storms and all kinds of craziness going on. And, you know, I'll turn on Richard Simmons, and I mean, they've got on YouTube, there's different lengths of videos, and you know, there's some that are like 15 minutes long, some that are 30, some that are 45, some that are an hour, you know, different lengths. And I'll just turn on one of those and just, you know, sweat to the oldies. You know, I enjoy it, you know. And if you're a person who doesn't necessarily can handle that much energy coming through, or you're not physically able to, you know, maybe stand up and do the moves, I'll tell you this. Get a couple of soup cans or, you know, a jug of laundry detergent. That'll work too. And I'm going to use my cup here because it's handy. You know, start doing lifts. You know, do like 1, 2, you know. Guess what? That's extra movement that you usually don't do on a daily basis. I count that as exercise. You know, repetitive motion, you know, maybe your mobility, you can't stand for long periods of time. Just practice sitting up straight. Pull your shoulders back. Hold your head up. You know, stretch your neck. There you go. That's exercise. It's low impact, but it's exercise. Or march your feet. It's exercise. You don't necessarily have to go out and run a 5K marathon starting out. Start small. Remember back in January and February, I talked about the KISS method. Keep it simple, sweetie. KISS. So if you're looking to add exercise into your daily routine, walk to the mailbox and back. Do it once in the morning and then again in the afternoon. If you're gardening, that's exercise. Getting out there and, digging in the dirt and hoeing weeds out and pulling weeds and, working. That's exercise. It's exercise, guys. It's exercise. Instead of taking an elevator, like let's say you need to go to the second floor of a building and you're on the first floor, take the stairs. Exercise. Get in your extra steps. If you're going to the Walmart, instead of parking as close to the door as possible, park halfway down the parking lot or all the way at the end of the parking lot and walk. It's exercise. There's simple ways to add extra movement into your life. Now at work, I'll be outside scrubbing the sidewalks. I pulled the weeds in the flower beds. Taking trash out, putting away the truck. Case of burger, ground beef, it weighs about 35 to 40 pounds. So imagine, the repetitive motion of picking it up and setting it up on the shelf. It's exercise. That's it. That's my secret exercise routine. So, look around. If you're wanting to add it to what you're doing, maybe you do dishes by hand. March in place. There you go. So, if you're wanting to add exercise, I am going to say this. Make sure that you are healthy enough to do it, okay? I encourage you to do exercise. I do. It helps. One, it helps with mental clarity. And we all can use some more mental clarity, okay? And number two, it just makes you feel better. It really does me. I don't know about y'all, but it does me. So, go outside and soak up some sun. Walk around your yard. Put your sunscreen on. But walk around your yard and enjoy the day. Okay? So, all that being said, you are beautiful or handsome. You are. You're beautiful or handsome. I care for you guys. If nobody else is going to tell you, I'm going to tell you. I care for you. Okay? And I do. I care for you. And you're not alone. I am not the type of person who's like, oh, yay, I get to go running today. No, never been that type of person. Start small. Okay? You don't have to go and climb Mount Everest tomorrow. Maybe just walk down to your mailbox. Okay? You're not alone. And be kind to others, but be kind to yourself, okay? If you try exercising and it's just not for you, you know, maybe doing some aerobic exercises on YouTube or a VHS, or, well, that really dated me, a DVD or some other kind of format, and you find it's not for you, it's okay. Find something that you like to do, like walking or swimming. Summer's coming up. There you go. You can go swimming and do that. But be kind to yourself if you find that something is a little more difficult for you to do. Okay? And one last thing, guys. Love ya!